I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories we've been working on for today's show. Federal funding has been announced to assist a Metis veterans project at Lac Pelche, making a dream become a reality for those close to the project. 2013 is a banner year for W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel in Swift Current, as it celebrates its centennial. Volunteers were in the spotlight during the Sask Energy Hockey Weekend, as a Swift Current resident was honored for his efforts in the sport. Thanks for joining us here today. A Metis Veterans Project will be moving forward at Lac Pelche, thanks to an investment by the federal government. We have more in today's top story.
Today I'm proud to announce that we are providing a contribution of $22,575.
The Honorable Stephen Blaney, Minister of Veterans Affairs, made the announcement in Swift Current on Wednesday, realizing a long-standing dream for the Metis of Southwest Saskatchewan to honor their war veterans. The new Veterans Monument honoring the Metis from the Lac Pelche area has come to light through the efforts of Cecile Blank, who's worked for a number of years to bring the idea forward.
Their spirits will come home, and that's my dream. Because they went away in disarray because things were bad when they came home. Their parents had lost their places and they weren't there anymore. So by having them with this monument and their names, it's like bringing them home again.
The monument, similar to this drawing, will include the names of the war veterans and the Metis individuals who called Lac Pelche home. The Metis and Saskatchewan flags, all surrounded by a Red River cart, keeping an important piece of history alive for future generations.
Yeah, and I'm just here representing my grandpa's up there, John Treche, and my great-uncle, Uncle Joe, and my Uncle Lloyd is up there, so yeah, it's really nice.
Every time I travel through Europe and I see on Cenotaph French names such as Descharlet, Pelletier, I thought those names were from Quebec. Now when I will see that those French names are from the West, I will think that they are Metis.
And as far as the timeline on the Metis Veterans Monument, Blank hopes to have an unveiling before the end of the year. And with the federal funding now promised by the Ministry of Veterans Affairs, she further hopes this will trigger additional funding for the project.
I feel if we give the banks the letter, they will loan us the money if that's what we have to do. The park is donating $8,800 on their own to help me get this thing going.
Once constructed, the new monument will honor 16 veterans who grew up near the Lac Pelche Valley and served in the First and Second World War and the Korean War. Lac Pelche is located approximately 30 minutes south of Swift Current.
Being able to tell your story has become a critical issue for most businesses, but there are many choices to consider. The bottom line is you need to be able to connect with your customers, and nothing works better than video. Why do I say that? Take a look at this. Our company helps tell your story and provides you with a solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
We have done a major.
100 years is an accomplishment for any entrepreneur, and in 2013, a local business is celebrating its milestone. 2013 is a banner year for W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel in Swift Current, as it celebrates its centennial. The company's roots began in 1913 when William Wensley Smith began selling insurance and real estate, with the company evolving over the years to the present W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel in the heart of downtown Swift Current. And with the milestone of 100 years are many accolades, including being the first and now oldest retail travel agency in the province, the first insurance agency to incorporate computer technology, and since 2009, the only independently owned brokerage in Swift Current. Achievements which Gord Smith believes his grandfather would be proud of, with the following rationale for the company's success over the past 100 years.
I think it's adapting and changing the business focus over time. When Grandpa established the business, they were real estate. He was also an agent for the CPR, the land grant system. He was a life agent for Confederation Life Insurance Company, who are no longer with us. We've outlasted Confederation Life.
An overall accomplishment which is being recognized by the City of Swift Current, as the mayor indicates, is an inspiration for all entrepreneurs.
I mean, I think 100 years is daunting no matter what, but certainly it's a huge goal, and I think it's a great example of what people in our community can do when they set their mind to something and get involved. And you know what, I think a business like this has stood the test of time because of the involvement in the community, not just because of the products and the service that they provide. So it's a great combination, and we're thankful for that.
The future looks bright for W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel as it looks forward to the next 100 years. And its continued commitment to the City of Swift Current, as seen through the recent upgrades to the building, adding a historic legacy to the downtown.
Well, I guess over 100 years you naturally have a strong attraction to the place you've lived in, and in this case, even though the personnel has changed over the years, the business has always been involved, and year by year by year by year, that involvement and attraction to the city remains. And you know, even we bring on new staff today, they're gonna be with this present staff for 20, 30 years. They'll have that philosophy and that attraction to the city.
The Centennial celebration will continue throughout the year for W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel, with numerous promotions and a Customer Appreciation Day planned for June 20th.
Thanks, my dear. Take it right, everybody! And the Olympic flame, the flame of that nation!
A Swift Current resident is being honored for his volunteer efforts in minor hockey. We have more in this report.
The 6th annual Sask Energy Hockey Day in Saskatchewan was in full swing at the Fairview Arena this past weekend, with a special award presented to Larry Johnson for his over 40 years of volunteerism. Johnson received the Sask Energy Volunteer Champion Award, which is presented to an individual who provides outstanding service as a volunteer to a local hockey community. Johnson, who coaches the AA midget female team, explains why he has continued to volunteer over the years.
Well, they make me young, these young people. I stay young that way. Yeah, you know, I love the game. I think I have something that I can offer these young people, and the people I've met, both on and off the ice, and the players that I've been associated. It's been fun.
Besides coaching, Johnson is active in other ways around the community, such as helping to organize mixed slow pitch tournaments, assists in blood donor clinics, Meals on Wheels, as well as organizing and coaching Swift Current wheelchair hockey. He has touched the lives of many along the way, and it is evident what makes him special.
I guess what makes Larry stand out as a volunteer would be, one is his dedication, two would be how tireless he seems after 39 years of still volunteering his time, and the other thing would be his respect and like for the kids that are playing hockey. When he volunteers his time, it really is all about giving the kids a good experience, teaching them the skills of the game, but also making sure that they have a good experience.
Johnson was one of 20 volunteers recognized around the province. There have been many teams and tournaments over the years that he has been a part of, and he took a moment to reflect on which ones were special to him.
Oh gosh, I mean, every one of them are special because every one of the kids over these last years are got individual personalities, and it's fun. But the ones that I've been fortunate enough to play, they played at a high level and winning provincial titles and going to Western Canadians, and they've all been fun.
Volunteers are important to any community. Hopefully individuals like Larry Johnson will inspire others to follow in his footsteps. For Southwest TV News, I'm Scott Armstrong.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.